Hey guys, seal approval here. Today we're making the classic cheesy pasta. We're going to show you how to make hamburger helper without the hamburger. We're using this brand right here.
What's going on, YouTube? I'm making some pasta. I got that brand right there, and then I got this brand right here. Both boxes of pasta are empty into the pot.
Alright, so first things first. Gotta put the noodles into a cauldron. So we'll do all of them on these noodles. Then we're gonna go to this dank sink and fill it up with water. So we cover the noodles with water. Just make sure you don't add too much water, or you'll have to add flour later to thicken up. You don't want to do that. So we have the oven to 7, so now we're just gonna let it go low and slow. Alright, so we're almost at a boiling point. Water's nice and starchy like his was. So we're gonna add ranch, mustard, and mayo to give it consistency. So we're gonna start with the mustard. Just gonna do a little bit of squeezings in there. A little stir. So mustard's kind of curdling. You could smell it. It's not too bad of a smell, but I do like mustard. Alright, next we're gonna add a nice helping of ranch. That should be good. Stir that around. Enough ranch there, buddy. Oh. This will give it a nice consistency. It'll thicken it up. Oh, it stinks. Like what? Oh, like ranch. Kind of smells like the sauce you get at like fast food places, the mayo sauce. Talking about mayo, here's the mayo. Let's get some of that in there. Let's do a nice big glob of it. For that consistency. Think that's good, or a little bit more? No, I think that's good. That's what much he does. Alright, so the next thing he adds is he has a little baggie of salt and sugar combined. I'm not gonna add a baggie. I'm just gonna take some in my hand, just add some salt. There you go. I'll give it a good seasoning. A little bit more salt. Not really sure the point of that. We'll just add it anyway. See, he does. Noodles, like, oh, it stinks. Yeah, it smells like the fast food mayo sauce, you know? Yeah. It has a kind of like greasy smell to it, that tanginess. The noodles are getting pretty cooked. Alright, so we're turning it on to 4. Now we're gonna let it congeal. Get nice and thick, congealed. And then we'll add the sauce packets, the powders. Alright, so it's congealing nicely. It's actually thickening up really well. But it just stinks. It smells like fast food condiments on a wrapper that's in the garbage bin. That's what it smells like. Don't know if the packets will save it, but this is not how you make hamburger helper at all. Not even close, but yeah. But I digress. So next we'll add this, the powders. I keep calling them sauce. Maybe this will make it taste better and or make it smell less. Yeah, but seriously, go to your local McDonald's, find a bag in the garbage, take it out, find a burger pack, and then smell it. That's what this smells like. Old fast food condiments in the trash. So we'll stir it up. The 2 different kinds of packets. One's of cheese, one's of beef. Alright, so we stir it in. It's smelling a little better. It's kind of masking that condiment smell. It's really thick, so it looks kind of nice, kind of. But I think it's going to taste really bad. I don't think the packets are going to save it. So I'll let it go for a little longer and then we'll give it a try. Alright, so this cocktail today is called a whiskey sour. It is one of the most basic whiskey cocktails. It can be used with any whiskey you want. So if you ever wanted to try a whiskey but don't like drinking it straight, which I actually don't, you can make one of these and you'll be able to taste the whiskey, but easier. So today I'm going to use a Jameson whiskey because I just have it. You could use any whiskey you want. The only whiskey I wouldn't use is maybe a Scotch. So the version I'm making today is going to be with an egg white, Thanks, Seal. You don't have to use an egg white, but I'm going to do it anyway because I want to show you something. So we're going to start with 1 ounce of lemon juice. Freshly squeezed if you can, but I'm too lazy. 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. Just made it today. And then 2 ounces of any whiskey of your choice. And then 1 egg white. You could also use a vegan alternative. I'd say just don't use it. Just don't use it at all if you're not going to. It won't change the drink that much. So now what you're gonna do is called a dry shake. You're gonna shake it without ice. The alcohol will actually cook the egg yolk and make it frothy. You want to be careful because it's going to create pressure. So every now and then you want to kind of burp it. Now we're going to add 1 big ice cube. Just be careful, you don't want it to splash. And then you're going to shake it again. And then this will get it nice and cold. Alright, I'm done. So I'll pop it off. And then strain in your glass. Then the egg white should separate. Create a nice foamy top. Just let it go for a bit. Let it settle. Let it settle. And then now, on top of the egg white, you want to put some dashes of Angostura bitters. And you could use a toothpick to make a little design if you want. There. It's got a nice happy face. And there you go. A whiskey sour made with an egg white. A very simple, very good cocktail. You could use any whiskey you want. It's a great way to taste a whiskey. Yeah. It's just simple. Oh, yeah, that's good. So, if you don't use an egg white, you could have it over ice, which is also very good too. But this way is just, I like the look of it. There you go, whiskey sour.
Stir it up, man.
Alright, so cheesy pasta is done. Thickened up a lot. It still stinks. The secret is not to drain the water, but I think we added a perfect amount where it congealed. So let's give it a try. Drink combo here. I forgot to say, do not order this at the bar. You will not get it like this. You will get a very inferior version. This is one thing you make at home. Just want to add that. Yeah, here it is. Our cheesy pasta. The smell, it still smells like condiments. So he says it's delicious, but he says about all of his food. Alright, let's take a few steamy bites. It's actually kind of tasteless. Like, you taste the noodles, you kind of taste the packets. I think I taste the beef more. It's very mushy. Basically cheese and salt itself. You don't taste, I'm surprised you don't taste the ranch at all. What's ironic is this could actually use some hot sauce, which is surprising there's nothing in it. But yeah, it's very bland. Very mushy. It actually doesn't taste bad, but it doesn't taste very good either. Let's get a little sip of my drink combo. So this chili pasta, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be, like the smell, you would think it would taste bad, but it's not that bad actually. It's just very bland. So I think I will give it a seal of approval. Yeah, it gets the seal of approval. It's edible. If you were forced to eat it, you'd be able to if you had to. Thanks for watching.
Oh yeah, look at that steam. Look at that steam action. Oh yeah. Whoa, shitballs. I almost dropped it. That would have sucked. Oh. Oh, Oh yeah. Oh, YouTube. Yeah, this right here. This right here. Oh yeah, this right here is delicious.